Hi there, my name is Eva I worked as a speech pathologist at home back in Ireland. And over the last 3 years, I worked in the HSE primary care services with the paediatric population. So I worked with children from 0 up to 18 years of age with a wide range of communication and swallowing difficulties. This included working with children with delayed language development, developmental language disorder, phonological delay and disorder, articulation disorder, childhood apraxia of speech, stammering, children with delayed feeding development, and children with social communication differences as well. So, as I previously mentioned, I worked in primary care services. So, primary care is a community based healthcare setting in Ireland. It is part of the HSE or Health Service Executive, and it provides non acute, accessible healthcare close to where people live in the community. My work was all clinic based. However, there was the opportunity to complete a school visit when necessary. And as I previously mentioned, I worked with the pediatric population. So I supported children with speech and language difficulties, including children with cleft and lip palate, hearing impairments, delayed feeding development, social communication differences, and children with communication difficulties linked to other developmental conditions such as autism, intellectual disability, and global developmental delay. I studied clinical speech and language studies in Trinity College Dublin from 2018 to 2022, and I graduated with a first class honours degree. Throughout my time in this course, I studied a wide range of modules, including the nature, assessment, and intervention of disorders of speech, voice, fluency, swallowing, language, and communication. I also studied phonetics, phonology, anatomy, and physiology, to name a few. I completed 4 clinical placements in a wide variety of settings, including acute hospitals, rehabilitation hospitals, disability services, and primary care services. These placements gave me the opportunity to apply the knowledge and techniques I learned in college to real clinical settings. It also helped me to develop essential communication skills and problem solving skills, and it helped me build confidence to communicate with clients and other multidisciplinary team members. My motivation to work as a speech pathologist in Australia comes from a strong desire to make a meaningful impact on people's communication and quality of life within a diverse and inclusive healthcare setting. Australia's commitment to evidence based practice, interdisciplinary collaboration, and client centered care aligns closely with my professional values. I'm also inspired to work with individuals from varied cultural and linguistic backgrounds and apply my clinical skills in a way that is both adaptable and culturally responsive. I think that the emphasis on lifelong learning and professional development is really important, and it motivates me to grow as a clinician and contribute positively to the field of speech pathology. I see Australia's healthcare system as an ideal environment to support my professional growth and long term career goals in speech pathology. The system emphasises continuous professional development, research, and evidence based practice, which allows me to expand my clinical knowledge and stay up to date with recent developments in the field. I'm also drawn to the multidisciplinary nature of healthcare in Australia, which provides me with the opportunity to learn from other professionals and refine my ability to provide holistic client centered care. The structured supervision and mentoring pathways available to speech pathologists provide a supportive framework to help clinicians develop their clinical and leadership skills. In the long term, I believe this environment will enable me to grow into a confident and knowledgeable clinician who contributes meaningfully to improving communication outcomes and advancing the profession.